Hello and happy February, everybody. Welcome to your February Insights and Guidance video. I am Tanya Penny. I'm an intuitive guide, a divine channel and conduit, and author of the Connect with the Divine You book and journals. And I am super excited to share with you what's coming up in our energy and what I'm guided to share with you for this month of February. So I was feeling a lot of movement in January, and this continues. It's probably going to continue the whole year, to be quite honest. But specifically for February, we are being guided to continue to release. So many of us are having huge upgrades right now, and part of the upgrade is having to release the old. And I know that many of us have been doing this since the last quarter of 2022, and it's continuing right now. We are releasing so much so that we can fully receive these upgrades that we're receiving. And if you're like, what do you mean by upgrades? On an energetic level, we are being hugely upgraded for this coming year, for 2023. And whether you're conscious of it or not, it's happening. Right? And even you hearing this is assisting you with the upgrade. So when I say release, we really want to continue to take time to look at what is not serving us. So relationships, jobs, behaviors, patterns, old limiting belief systems and fears, they're ready to go. And in a big way. And we're really being supported on a very deep level by our something bigger team, your divine team, whatever you like to call it, your cosmic team. And I like to call it my divine team right now because my divine team includes the unseen and the seen. And both are hugely supporting us right now. So that person that is triggering the crap out of you, they're still part of your divine team and they're supporting you to release. With this upgrade that we're receiving. So along with kind of reflecting on what needs to be let go of, what needs to be released, we also need to spend a little more time on self-care. And I know some of you are like, God, I'm already spending so much time on self-care. And I know, I feel that way sometimes too. And right now with these huge upgrades that are happening, it does require even more time at times. So really checking in with your body, right? Our body is the beautiful temple of our soul. And with these upgrades, the body will likely need some extra TLC. So connecting with it to see what it needs in terms of nutrition, in terms of supplements, in terms of, I'm hearing a lot more water for many of you, and electrolytes. Some of you might be called to get body work to help release from the body, from the cells of the body, and perhaps some other type of healing work, whether it be a coaching session, a session with your spiritual mentor or guide, a session with me. So we're being called to give ourselves more self-care, more nurturing, and really asking for and receiving more support. I know that like me, many of you have tried to do things on your own. And I really found out when I was dealing with healing MS way back in 2004, that one of the things that needed to shift for me was to ask for and receive more support from others in pretty much every area of my life, personal and professional. So make sure that you are asking for and receiving support. Again, whether it's from your divine team, your cosmic, those in the unseen, those in the seen, perhaps some new people coming in to also support you. And, just simply saying, okay, something bigger, whatever you call it, please show me the support that I am really needing right now, with the support that would be in the highest for my evolution, for my upgrades right now. And then be open to signs for what that is. I got a sign the other day. I haven't gone to a chiropractor in a really long time, But that was some guidance that came in for me that, oh, you need some more chiropractic work again because of the upgrades you're going through. So I'm making sure to carve out time for that, to receive that. So another theme for this month is to more deeply, so taking more time on a daily basis to deeply connect with your soul, your higher self, and your something bigger team. So I have found for myself and for my clients, and I've been teaching a lot of what I'm teaching since 2008. And of course, it's evolved since then quite a bit. And what I have found is taking that time in the morning, even if it's 5 minutes. I know that so many of you have, we're busy. We've got jobs and kids and, families. And so, but taking at least 5 minutes each morning is going to totally set the vibration for your day, is going to totally help you have a day with more ease, more grace, more joy. So taking time, and that might be journaling to your soul and your divine team, something bigger team. It might be doing a mini meditation practice. Lots of my clients use the guided therapeutic meditation practice in the mornings to do that. It may be just closing your eyes and breathing and just silently, not out loud, but just silently connecting with them. So whatever way resonates for you, but taking at least 5 minutes every morning before you get on your hamster wheel has been and continues to be hugely beneficial for me. Let's see what else came in. Yeah, so following the guidance you receive and releasing expectations. So many of us follow guidance and then we're saying, maybe not consciously, but okay, I'm going to do this and then I'll get this. And I'm being guided to really share with you, it is time more than ever to release expectations of the outcomes of how things should look, are supposed to look, how long it's supposed to take, how long it should take. So letting go of shoulds, have to, supposed to's, letting go of expectation of outcome. And just know that you're always going to receive the or better, no matter what. Okay? Okay, so next, boundaries. And this kind of goes back to point number one, right? Taking care of our bodies, self-care, nurturing. So many of us, myself included, we were not taught healthy boundaries, how to set them and keep them growing up. And so that's going to be a big practice. That is a big practice for a lot of us in this lifetime, is being able to do that. And that is happening in a bigger way. You're being called to do that in a bigger way this month. So you can practice that self-care and that nurturing. And, sometimes boundaries need to be a little more flexible and sometimes not. So it might be, no, like that just really doesn't work for me. And sometimes it's, okay, let's talk a little bit more about this and how can we make this a win-win for both of us? But setting that boundaries with yourself and others around your time, around your energy, around your money is super important this month. I mean, every month, but they're telling me this month is even more important to do that. And that often requires us releasing a lot of fear around it. So a lot of us have a fear if we set a boundary, we're going to be rejected, criticized, ultimately alone, right? Alone, and then we're going to die under the bridge alone. So continuing to use your tools to release any of those fears that would keep you from setting and keeping healthy boundaries. And then lastly, this month in my larger programs, the Key program and the 10 Keys journey, we are focusing on your money flow. It is 10 of 10 of the keys. So a little tune-up, right? Little tweaks or maybe big tweaks around your money. It could be your money blueprint. So your beliefs around money, your fears around money. So discovering what are those blocks and beliefs and fears that are keeping you from giving and receiving more money, managing your money, in a way that is nurturing for you. A lot of people I work with have a hard time spending money on themselves, have a hard time looking at their numbers. So it's endless, right? Everyone pretty much has some money stuff. As much as I've worked on mine, there's always tweaks. There's always more layers because we've had so much conditioning around money growing up. So being called to also put a little attention on what needs to shift in terms of money in your life so that you can have more, you can give more, and you can enjoy it more. So if you'd like more support this month in any of the above, I invite you to join me for the 10 Keys Journey, which is my year-long program, this month's Key program, which is focused on your money flow. I also have a new option in the past 6 months. It's called Connect the Divine You monthly membership, where you get an audio lesson every Monday with a mini practice and a card for the week, an oil for the week, guidance, specific guidance for the week ahead, and also other goodies with that, guided meditations, etc. So you can check that out at the links below. You can also schedule a private session with me. And we've also got some retreats coming up this year. I've got the Maui retreat and also the Colorado retreat in fall. So spring and fall. So check those out if you'd like to receive more deeper support in person. It's healing. It is so deep and it is so much fun. All right. Wishing you a very beautiful, nurturing February. I also have a speaker event that I'm hosting this month called Evolve. And I highly recommend, it's free, that you sign up for that as well. All right. Love you guys.